fact Wasps are here at all this evening is a matter of some celebration, what with all the shenanigans and the threat of relegation at the end of last season, but they can still call themselves a Premiership club, and a handful of those who played their part in beating the dropper here, players like Sam Jones and Jack Wallace. Saracens, the team who pretty much set the bar in the first couple of years of this tournament. They lost here to Newcastle in last year's final. They won it in 2010, and there's enough quality again in this squad to have a serious go at making finals day once more. Mort, Ratavu, Short, Fraser and Cruz will be prominent. Oh, Short stepped up, created a little bit of room. George Cruz was high with the tackle. That's the reason we're playing the penalty, but there might be some room that Wasps can exploit here. Everard gets things going again with Jones. The tackle was an important one from Fraser, but they are just going to run out of players in the end, and the American Asbun goes over for their opening try.
It was a good finish, wasn't it? Jones, we saw a couple of times in the movement. You're seeing the experience that he brings to the team.
This is Fraser, who impressed so many. Short, who made his mark on the Premiership season a couple of years ago with the winning try ultimately against Leicester in the final. Come on to build on that promise. Now here is Ratavu. Big season ahead for the Fijian. Struggled to make too much of an impression on the first team last year, making his way back from a serious knee injury. And here goes Short, and Short will burst away. Scampered over for no fewer than 9 tries in this tournament last season. He's got his first tonight.
But he's so good on his feet, and incredibly strong, low centre of gravity, great pace, comes through. And that is the first marker to Chris Ashton, who's arriving at Saracens this year.
Release, red!
Into the final minute of the first half. And Wasps have lost possession.
Oh.
Black 4,
Won it back, but there were
Black 4.
hands in the ruck. And then there were 1 or 2 arguments about it.
Well, that's an immediate sin bin in 7's international series. Off you go, you mess around with the ball at the penalty.
No, we're not going quickly. Back you go, guys.
And it's a couple of minutes on the side of the field.
Spencer moving it quickly via Niels Mort, the skipper. This is Ratavu. Back inside to Fraser.
Move.
Mort comes in to create the space for the ball. Duncan Taylor was calling for it, but he's not needed. Instead, it's scored by George Cruz. Breakthrough season last season. Those watching this event closely a couple of years ago would have first noted him, the 5 tries he scored back then, and he's at it again tonight.
Well, the man in the sin bin told, didn't it? As the ball comes out, they're just overlapped, and the angles take care of themselves.
This is Short. Reminder that Wasps still, for the time being, playing a man short. Sean Morris still serving out his time in the bin.
Step back.
He's not far away from coming back, but Wasps will have to do a little bit more defending without him, and there's some space opening up here, and that was a beautiful pass right into the stride of Fraser. Oh, that was a well-worked score. Kept it tight and then stretched it when they sensed the time was right.
Advantage, Black.
Just over a couple of minutes to go. Wasps have been inconvenienced by a sin binning around half-time, but they're back in this with a well-worked try, and Chris Mayer scores it. English 7's international during his time, played in Hong Kong as well. He knows his way around the 7's pitch, and he's done it in the nick of time for Wasps.
Pause. Engage.
Flicked away by Wallace. Mayer again, who has been central as you'd expect to much of what's been good about this Wasps performance, but they're going to come off second best here. Shuttled into touch, and despite that late score from Mayer, there was to be no more, and it is Saracens, who in truth were the better side in that match, who take the points.